Alright. Hello everybody, it is I, Granorite. Here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Crystal with our Gen 2 type challenge of normal type. And we are here in Ecruteak, ready to go take on Morty's gym. And sadly, Chansey and Stantler are not going to be useful in this gym. Because they just have normal attacks which cannot affect Ghost Pokemon. So we're going to be using a Lickitung and Doduo for these fights. We're going to start out here with Lickitung and hopefully just roll out this most of this team. Oh, we missed the last one. That's alright. So I'm sure Lickitung and Doduo are going to get over leveled here compared to Stantler and Chansey, but that is the way things go. So we're just going to be speeding through some ghosts while we're pecking them down and rolling them out and all that jazz. We also will at some point be seeing our first evolution in this episode. Because Doduo will evolve into Doduo at level 31. We don't know exactly when our Chansey is going to evolve into a Blissey, but that will happen at some point. Alright, let's swap up Lickitung. And into Morty's fight we go. Alright, it just straight up uses Curse. That is a tier 3 rollout on that Haunter. Good deal. So we're hoping that Gengar is going to miss its Hypnosis and we're going to nail it with a tier 4. It uses Mean Look, so it didn't even use Hypnosis. Come on, Lickitung. Good deal. And then we'll just swap the Doduo here. Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time getting rid of all our Peck's Haunter. It had mimicked our Peck, interestingly enough, but it's down now. And we get Shadow Ball, which we do want to teach to a Lickitung in place of Headbutt. I also did go get Return for Stantler, so we do have that on Stantler. Let's fix Lickitung's moves here. We're going to put Surf up front. We're going to use Chansey next. As we head over to Olivine. Gotta hop up here. We're going to headbutt it. 170 hit points at level 25. It's ridiculous, people. Good flinch. We should have tried to get Chansey in that gym leader fight, even just for a switch in. And I didn't. Headbutt. We'll just get our health back really quick. Pound down this Doduo. Alright, let's swap up Stantler. Alright. We got the all-powerful return on Stantler now. Since Stantler is our best physical attacker. Well, I guess that's not true. Doduo is our best physical attacker. But Doduo has Tri-Attack, which is pretty good. Whereas Stantler's best move was going to be Headbutt otherwise. Good Hypnosis. We are coming up with what's probably going to be our hardest gym fight, though, against Chuck. I think good damage, even though not very effective. Return! Stantler just knocking through these Pokemon. Didn't quite knock through that Slowpoke. We got a Golden Nugget. And let's knock out these Pikachus. Well, I wanted to switch to Chansey and I didn't do it quick enough. That's fine. We'll swap to Chansey now. Good flinch. Bubble's doing 2 damage to our 176 HP Chansey. Alright. Swap this up since we're going to be using those a lot. Heal up. Get strength. And teach that. We'll let Stantler take on this Knockdown. single return. Good damage. And then we'll swap up Chansey for this Poliwag and Poliwhirl. Even the water gun's doing, what, 4 damage? 5 damage. Ship it away, Poliwhirl. Alright, let's swap to Doduo for this next fight. It's against all the birds. Can I just peck each one down? Not quite. So we'll try attack. Alright, then we just gotta get Stantler up to 27 like everybody else. Return! Good job, Stantler. We'll swap up old Chansey again. Take on this Meryl here. Oh, how much is the Bubble Beam gonna do? 5 damage, and it dropped our speed. That's what we were looking for, was the flinch, since it was using rollout. Alright, let's let Lickitung take on these crabbies. Full defense curl rollout. I did not do a lot of damage to Lickitung. Man, we got a couple pretty tanky Pokemon. Lickitung and Chansey are pretty tanky. Chansey was really good in Gen 1 with good special and move pool, but its HP wasn't that good. I mean, here in Gen 2, we have really high HP, really high special defense, and decent special. The problem right now that we're having is we just don't have any special attacks yet that we can teach Chansey. But man, when it evolves into a Blissey, that is going to be just this huge wall of HP. It's almost got 3 times as much hit points as Doduo. Doduo has 68 total hit points. Chansey has 183 total hit points at level 27. Fearow coming out next. Never used Stantler. What are its stats like? Decent speed, decent physical attack. Not a good move pool. Decent TMs. I mean, it's okay. The thing that gets me is for its stats, it's a slow leveling rate Pokemon, which makes no sense to me because it's not good enough to be a slow leveling rate Pokemon. The moveset we're going for Stantler is going to be Return, Earthquake, Hypnosis, and Nightmare. That's what we got. Alright, let's beat up on this Poliwhirl. The 3 damage its bubble does, and the 7 damage its water gun does. You know, just for good measure, we'll go ahead and we'll, slow leveling should equal good Pokemon, like Mewtwo, Ho-Oh, Lugia. Right. Get this either. We want to switch here. This guy starts off with a Machop. That's not what I wanted to use, but I guess that worked okay. Chansey. Headbutt this Poliwhirl. The fact that we're going to get even more hit points when we evolve into Blissey just blows my mind. Whenever that happens. Alright. Let's get out of this lighthouse. And, we'll keep Doduo up for right now. Chansey will be a great physical attacker when we get late, or not physical, special attacker when we get late game. Our moveset for Chansey is going to be pretty awesome once we get the moves. But that is the first hurdle. Oh my gosh, this thing knows recover. We're never going to kill it with Chansey. We gotta switch. Same thing here. We'll swap the Stantler again. It looks like Chansey leveled up, though. Return! Alright. Keep knocking out these water Pokemon. I'll be interested to see when Chansey evolves into Blissey, since it's all, you know, due to happiness, friendship, whatever. We'll just headbutt through these pokes, and then we'll swap over to Doduo and Peck. We'll just try attack the Remoraid, make sure we take it down. Stantler's still up front, that's fine. The Shelter's pretty defensive, and then we'll swap over to Lickitung here. Oh, you missed and got poisoned, Lickitung? Come on! I don't even know if I have another antidote in here. I don't. Defense curl rollout for just the extra damage on the rollout, assuming we get past the confusion now, which we don't. What movesets do you have for this this final and fabulous team? Well, it's not final. We have one more, normal past this. But let's see. What do we got for movesets here? I think Lickitung is done, if I remember correctly. So Doduo... Oh, fine. Gotcha. Dodrio's got Drill Peck, Tri-Attack, Steel Wing, and Toxic. I didn't really have a good fourth attack for Dodrio. We'll see. Toxic is up for debate. Lickitung's got Defense Curl, Rollout, Surf, and Shadow Ball, so it's done. What it has is what it's going to have. Stantler's going to have Earthquake, Nightmare, Hypnosis, and Return. And Blissey is going to have Psychic Blizzard, Thunder, and Soft Boiled. That's the plan, at least. Swap up said Chansey. Nice, good moves. I think so. For what they had available, I think so. Pound it. You will not take me down, Goldeen. Wow, that horn attack did some damage. You see that nonsense? That did like over 100 damage to Chansey. Of course we get poisoned. One poison sting. Just trying to get my Chansey up a little bit. Dragon Rage still isn't even doing anything to Chansey. We're trying to learn Sing. What do we have? We'll use Sing and play some Minimize. Alright, let's swap over to Doduo. Try attack the Krabby and then we'll peck it. Alright, we're gonna let Stantler take on these Gyarados. Almost got it in a single return. Alright, let's swap back up to Duo. That's not what I wanted. Alright, let's swap up Stantler. Alright, we're gonna get a couple fights here, but that's okay. That did some damage. Okay, let's get this secret potion. Now let's go take on Usin. We'll swap the Doduo for Haunter. That's not what I wanted to use. I wanted to use Peck. We'll go back to Stantler here for Electrode. Alright. Let's get this team up to level 30. There's one. That black flash on Shadow Ball is pretty annoying. Alright, there's Lickitung up. The most damage we're ever going to get from these fights on Chansey is going to be from a poison. And there it is. At least we got the level up there. Okay. Let's... I think we want Doduo in these first fights. So how does Tri-Attack work in this gen? Is it all 3 type? And have just a third of each? I mean, it's normal type. I think it's got a... What? It has a 20% chance to burn, freeze, or paralyze. We took down that Hitmonlee pretty easily, so that's nice. Comet Punch. Oh my gosh. Emulator, you okay? We're gonna give us a quick save, just in case my emulator decides, like, whoa, it's having an aneurysm. Jasmine's not gonna be easy, though. Oh boy. That's gonna be a fight. Let's swap up Stantler. let's swap up Lickitung. Let's Shadow Ball this Mankey. Surf this one. Okay. And we'll swap back to Stantler here for the Primeape and return it. And then we're going to go heal. Alright, Chansey. You'll get more happiness if you are participate in a gym leader fight, so we're gonna try to do that with you. We're gonna sing this thing to sleep, since it uses Leer on its first turn, like always. No, we're not. Okay, we're gonna swap. Return! And Headbutt. And then we're going to swap to Doduo here, and we're going to peck this Poliwrath for not as much damage as I really wanted to peck it for. Yo boy! Either the Hypnosis is coming up, or a Dynamic Punch. Ouch. Oh, it survived! Surprising. Not a second one, though. Stantler's trying to learn Sand Attack at level 31. Wow. Alright, let's hit Fly. Teach Fly. That's not what I wanted to teach it to. Thank you, game. Let's go to Violet and get... Well, some of these Pokemon are normally caught at higher levels, and some just have terrible moves always. Yes. Alright, let's go get this King's Rock. Have you looked at Stantler's moveset? It's not good. Alright, we got a King's Rock. Which we will give to Doduo. That's a Poison Cure Berry, that's not what I wanted. Let's fly really quick back to here, Violet. Gonna give this Paralysis Cure Berry to Lickitung. Alright, back to Olivine. And up the tower we go. Alright. Now for the another hard... We had 2 hard gym leader fights in a row. So this one's also going to be a pain. Alright. Can we put this thing to sleep? Nice! Let's swippity swap the Lickitung and surf it. Still takes 3 surfs to take one of those down. Okay. Let's go back to Chansey, and can we sing this one to sleep too? Ah, Chansey's a pro at getting Magnemites to go to sleep. Tried to use Thunder Wave and it missed. Very nice. Alright, there's the Steelix. We surf it. How much do we do? Not a stab surf. Critical hit? Nice! Iron Tails us. That's some significant damage. She uses the Hyper Potion. Okay, so we Defense Curl. A lot. I have another Super Potion in here. Yeah. Not good. So we swapped to strategy number 2, which is Hypnosis Nightmare. And then we're going to use our 1 revive on Lickitung here. And get Lickitung back out there. Oh, and it woke up and tried to Iron Tail, but it missed. Woo! Woo! Otherwise, Lickitung would have woke up, went out, and went right back down. Right back down. Okay. Back to Ecruteak. We got Chansey up. Come on, poisoned, really? Alright, we got 31 on Chansey. Oh boy! Was not expecting this so quickly. Well, well, well. We got ourselves a Blissey, everybody. 212 hit points now. Look at that HP. Goodness. Alright, so while we beat up on this hiker, we'll read about Blissey. So Blissey is a Pokemon that has a large ovid body with a pink upper body and a white lower body. It has hair-like curls on either side of its head. White wing-like tufts grow from its hips and shoulders, creating the impression of a dress. Its stubby arms and feet are pink and lack any digits. A small pink pouch on its belly holds a single egg, which brings feelings of happiness and makes a person pleasant and caring if ingested. The egg can cause a person to start acting kindly to others and calm down even the most ferocious Pokemon. Eating a Blissey's egg is said to bring good fortune to those who have consumed it. Blissey's egg can fetch the highest price at markets. Blissey can use its fluffy fur to sense sadness and will rush to anyone feeling sad or ill and attempt to nurse it back to health. Blissey is said to be overflowing with love. Blissey is a female-only species with no male counterpart. An urban Pokemon, it is rarely seen in the wild. Blissey and its pre-evolved forms are the only Pokemon capable of learning the move Soft Boil. And our Gen 2 Pokedex information for Blissey. Gold says anyone who takes even one bite of Blissey's egg becomes unfailing, caring, and pleasant to everyone. Silver says it has a very compassionate nature. If it sees a sick Pokemon, it will nurse the sufferer back to health. And Crystal says biting into one of the delicious eggs that Blissey provides will make everyone around smile with joy. Not a big jump in HP, but still a lot. I mean, 212 hit points is nothing to scoff at. I think it gets a big bump in special defense, though. I mean, 102 special defense already. I think it's our first over 100 stat on anybody. An Icy Wind that we get from Price will be the first special attack that our Blissey learns, which is going to be great. Alright, so let's take out some Sand Shrews and Sand Slash. I was expecting our evolution here to be first, which it would have if we hadn't lost to Chuck, or if Doduo hadn't fainted Chuck. But we'll just get both of our evolutions back to back. Because here's Doduo going to Dodrio. Alright, let's swap up Blissey. And then we'll read about Dodrio. And so Dodrio is a large wingless three-headed avian Pokemon. Each head has a long sharp beak and a black V-shaped feather crest. It has bristly brown feathers covering its head and upper body, while its lower half has a smooth layer of black feathers. Its tail consists of 3 pale red feathers with lighter tips. Its wingless body rests on 2 long and slender but powerful legs, with feet that have 3 clawed toes in front and 1 in back. A male has black necks, whereas a female has brown necks. Both gender have brown legs. Each head has its own working brain and distinct personality. Each head represents and expresses either sorrow, anger, or joy. Despite being separate, it has the innate ability to use all 3 of its brains to collect data, formulate, and then execute complex plans and strategies. However, on occasion, it may overthink, which causes it to become immobilized and unable to carry out any action whatsoever. Being separate individuals on the same body, the 3 heads will continue to bicker until they, or at least one of them, gets to eat. This satisfies the other 2 heads, quelling them and temporarily ending their infighting. Another form of adaptation is that it has acquired is the ability to have at least one head alert at all times. Extreme caution is advised when all 3 heads are facing separate directions. In this state, It is in this state that is the most dangerous, and going near it may result in a severe pecking. Along with its 3 heads, it has 3 sets of hearts and lungs as well. This allows it to efficiently oxygenate and pump blood throughout its body, thus giving it increased endurance to run vast distances without rest. It is especially prone to race vigorously across grassy plains, even in arid seasons with a little rainfall. And our Gen 2 Pokedex information for Dodrio. Gold says it collects data and plans 3 times as wisely, but it may think too much and become immobilized. Silver says if one of the heads gets to eat, the other 2 will be satisfied too, and they will stop squabbling. And a crystal says an enemy that takes its eye off any of the 3 heads, even for a second, will get severely pecked. You know, it's ridiculous at level 31 that Blissey even has as much hit points, because there's some Pokemon that we get to red and they barely top 200. There we go. Alright, let's let Lickitung take on the red Gyarados, I think. Just barely takes it out, but it does. Let's talk to Lance. Okay. Swap up Doduo. Alright, and I need to keep Lickitung up to take out these Magnemites. There we go. Let's swap up to Doduo. And we'll just peck through these Rattatas, because they're all level 16. We're almost twice the level of them. Get the Hyper Potion and the Nugget. Get healed. And keep going. Peck the Venonat. Do it again. And then we'll try attack this Golbat. All right. Oop, we gotta get that password from you. And we need to swap Stantler up. Return! X Special and a Protein. Let's give this Protein to Dodrio. Because we want more attack on our attack bird. So we got plenty of returns. There's really not that many trainers in here. Right, now I don't think Blissey can learn Thief. It cannot. Did I not get the other one? I thought I got both passwords, but I guess I didn't. Alright. Take out this executive. And we're going to swap to Dodrio. We want Dodrio to level up again because it's the one Pokemon we don't want to use in Price's Gym. Hail Giovanni. Alright, let's trounce this Team Dodrio. Now we learned Drill Peck at level 38 with Dodrio. So we'll have it before we get to Claire. Now, really, the person that's going to be getting all this moveset late is going to be Blissey. We'll at least get Thunder here shortly. Alright, let's swap up Stantler to take on these Electrodes. Easy peasy. Teach Whirlpool. Let's hop out of here. And then we're gonna hop up and get Sludge Bomb. And then we're gonna fly to Goldenrod, and we're gonna hop down here and get this Nugget. Fly back up here. Sell these Nuggets, and this X Special, and this Guard Spec, and then all of these TMs. And then buy some coins. Barely enough. And we went, what, 25 and 14, I do believe. Yeah, it's Thunder. We'll get rid of Hound. All right. So we're going to end our episode here. I do hope you all enjoy the episodes today. Hope you all have a good weekend, and we will see you next time. Take care, everybody.